So James, huge congratulations on your Dropout comedy gig last night.
Thank you.
Now I'm just going to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, fire away.
So, how did you know you wanted to become a comedian?
I kind of always wanted to get into comedy. Even when I was very young, I just enjoyed making people laugh. It was I wasn't very good at sports, or I wasn't good in school, but making people laugh is something I could always do. So I just I've always enjoyed doing it, I guess.
Okay. So, do you find people laugh at you when you're on stage or with you?
Yeah. When you're starting off, you're kind of afraid that people are laughing at you. That's kind of the big fear. But I've been doing it for nearly 2 years now, so I've got a bit of confidence. I'm able to judge the laughter better, and I can tell when I'm getting laughs at a joke and I've kind of earned it. So I can tell when they're laughing at me and when they're laughing with me, and hopefully it's usually the latter,
Okay. So, do you feel nervous before you get on stage?
Yeah, really nervous. It's just, to be honest, I usually have to have a couple of drinks before I go on. Like when I started off, I literally, for the first year, I did every gig absolutely hammered drunk. I don't know how I was, able to remember everything, but I'm kind of trying to get rid of that now. I'm trying to drink less, and hopefully I'll get to a place where I don't have to drink anything to get on stage. But I do get very nervous, very shaky and sweating, and I don't know, it's not good. But, well.
Okay, so do you think you can make a living out of this career?
It's a very ambitious goal now, to be honest. But just to earn a living, just to be able to get by. I think if I put the work in and keep adding another couple of years, I think it is achievable. But it's a very difficult area. You have to really be at it a long time and get really good before you start making money at it. So fingers crossed.
Okay. So do you find the audience come for the drinking part of it or the actual comedy?
Definitely at Dropout, we're very lucky in that we've got a very loyal fan base, of people that come to every show, and they're very respectful of comedians. But to be honest, I say most places I go to, for the most part, are very respectful of the comedians who are there to see the comedy. Although I did a gig in UCD there last week in the student bar, and the entire bar was packed out, and everyone was just having conversations and nobody listened to the comedians. So sometimes they're just there for the drink, but most of the time I find they're there for the comedy. So.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years, I don't know. Hopefully, to go back to one of your earlier questions about in 10 years time, if I'm at a place where maybe making a living doing this kind of thing, or I would like to get into screenwriting as well, writing comedy and acting in it as well. Nothing major, but it's a small 6-part online series, something like that. Try to build up a fan base that way too. So working in that, but always within the comedy region,
Yeah.
That's the hope anyway.